My name is Devin Hollister. I remember in the year 2019, I saw one of the greatest films ever made. And I was a young lad. I was about 18 years old. I was first year in college, living in a dorm. And I remember I was super excited for this film. I heard so many things. I saw so many trailers. And I remember I left the theater amazed by this movie. The movie was called Joker. It was directed by Todd Phillips. And sorry, I got a case of the Joker Folie.
Devin Hollister, a boy like no other, loves sipping beer and raising hell with his brothers.
What a shame. Yeah, guys, I really don't know what to say about this. This is probably the most disappointing film of this year. You know, I was really a huge fan of the 2019 Joker film. And, you know, listen, I'm not going to repeat everything that everybody has already said about the movie. You know, obviously, everybody's been saying the same thing. Oh, we didn't need a sequel. You know, it didn't need to be a musical, all that stuff. I already know that. Those are obviously very big reasons as to why this film has definitely failed. You know, this is going to be a really short video. All I have to really say, guys, is that I'm heartbroken, you know, because, again, of course, we didn't need a sequel, right? But even if we wanted one, this is not it. You know, this is really not it. This is just more of a bit of a rant rather than a review. You know, I'm only going to take a few minutes. Like I said, this is not going to be long. Listen, guys, if you enjoy this movie, that's your opinion. I'm glad that you enjoy it. I'm jealous of you that you had a good time with it. I did not. I thought it had a really strong opening, especially with that really cool animation intro. And by the way, there are spoilers in this video. I'm really going to try and talk quick here. I mean, it had a strong start. It had a strong potential because it was marketed as Joker and Haley, you know, or Harley, sorry, excuse me. And, you know, I really don't understand what went wrong here. I'm not a huge fan of Lady Gaga. As a matter of fact, I don't really like her all that much. But I thought there was potential there. I thought it was an interesting choice for the role of Harley Quinn in this universe of Joaquin Phoenix's version of Joker. My main reason why I didn't like this movie is because it totally contradicts everything that the first film did. So what exactly is that, right? So one thing is that Arthur Fleck triumphs in the end. We see him go through all this stuff. He is hated by society. He's hated by the world. He's picked on by all his fellow employees. He's laughed at by the world, and not intentionally. But he triumphs in the end as the Joker. And, you know, we really liked that because even though we know the Joker is a criminal mastermind and evil person, we have always found a way to sympathize with the Joker. And this is the most I mean, honestly, seriously, this is the most sympathized Joker, forgive me, I don't have the word, version of him that we've ever had. I mean, Joaquin Phoenix brought something spectacular to this character. And now, by the end of this new film, they're trying to say that he's not the actual Joker. It was just all a setup to motivate who would eventually become the real Joker. Okay, fine. But that totally contradicts everything about the first movie. That contradicts everything as to why these two films even exist. You know, because one of the things that made the first movie so great for Joaquin Phoenix's version being the Joker, he finds out that his mom is, you know, not his real mom. He doesn't know who he really is. And so he realizes he takes on the persona of the Joker, not only as an idea, but because that he feels that that's really him. That's who he really is. And we see the things that he had gone through. I don't know what's up with my grammar today. And now we got this movie, right? This dude gets raped. He gets, you know, he finds true love for the first time in his life. someone who actually genuinely cares about him. And she screws him over at the end just because he doesn't want to be Joker anymore, which I'll get to in a second. And then at the end of the movie, he's killed. He's killed by someone who supposedly is to be the actual Joker. Get the fuck out of here. Total disrespect to the masterpiece that first movie was. Forget the fact that it didn't need a sequel. How about give us a sequel that didn't totally just rip off everything that you did perfectly in the first movie? I understand it may not 100% be Todd Phillips' fault, but I do put partly the blame on him because he's the director and a fucking producer for this movie. He made these choices. He had the say, the power over it. I understand that Warner Bros., because the movie made a lot of money, that the shit, they really wanted another movie for it, obviously, because it was just so successful. Successful, gosh damn. But I don't understand it. I don't understand. Someone please explain it to me. Am I being unreasonable here? Am I just not making any sense at all? Because I just don't understand. I don't understand it. And then they give us nothing new with this film at all. The majority of it is in a courtroom. He's thinking of the musicals in his head, singing with Harley and all that shit. And I understand the meaning behind all that. But like I've heard from many other reviewers, they're just distractions. They feel like commercial breaks, as I heard one reviewer say. And, I totally agree. I don't understand why they went with this route. It just didn't work. It didn't work. And as you can see, a lot of people are not enjoying this. A lot of people walked out of the theater. A lot of theaters are empty for this movie. And I can list and name all the reasons why, as everybody has already done. Everybody has talked the shit out of this movie and said what is wrong. I'm just here to simply say, I'm truly just heartbroken by this. By these decisions and how Hollywood has always screwed us. I can never watch the first film the same ever again. I'll always watch it. I always will think it is a masterpiece on its own. And I'll have to do my best to make sure that I don't remember the sequel. I mean, I really don't even know what to say. This is not even a real review. I'm here to just simply say this is probably the only time I'm going to ever talk about this movie, Joker Folie Deux. Doo-doo. And so, I don't want to take too much of the time that you guys have. I appreciate you guys for just taking this moment to listen to this video. If you have not seen this movie and you are interested, I'm not going to tell you not to watch it. I'm not going to tell anybody what to do, okay? If you're interested in watching it, you haven't seen it yet, go watch it. Fine. But be warned, because you can't say after that you weren't told. If you love the first movie, I'm telling you, if you love the first movie, don't watch it. Because it will ruin it for you. I know I just contradicted what I just said, but you guys get the point. Wow. I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better talking about this. This feels like therapy. I don't like therapy, but it feels good. It feels good. The only time I'm really going to ever talk about this again is at the end of the year ranking. Like I said, there's so much other things that I could talk about, but everybody's just talked about it already. So I don't feel like ranting on too much about it at this point, guys. So this was just a quick rant video. Thank you guys for watching. I will have a review out for a couple movies that I had missed. I saw that Transformers movie, that Transformers 1. That's a movie that you guys have to watch. That is one of the most best surprising movies that came out this year. You guys have to see that film. Gosh damn, that film was so good. I saw The Wild Robot too. That was okay. It's a kid's movie. My girlfriend wanted to see it, so it was all right. It wasn't bad. It was pretty much what you expect. So, but that Transformers 1 movie, oh my gosh, dude. Off topic. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.
Living Hollister, a boy like no other, love sipping beer and raising hell with his brothers.